Alright, I know I ain't been here in a minute, but today we gonna be doing a little commentation of the 250 games. I know it's late, but I ain't got much content to do. The 2K League really been, taking most of my time. We haven't been as successful yet this season, so I had to more focus on the 2K League. That's why it's been less streams, but hopefully I can take time out of my day after practice, if the practice room is free, to just record some videos and just get you some quick content. I'm trying to chill out on the MyTeam list and tier list, etc., because it's 52, it's 13 invincibles out right now, and it's only gonna be more and more. So tier lists are getting kind of out of pocket. Everybody know what badges to put on. Everybody walking around with 80 badges. Y'all got D settings, y'all got O settings. It's not much left, so I'm gonna try to just keep it a little freaky. So let's get straight into it though. This game one of me versus Swaggy, and a lot of stuff was going on while this game was going on. One of the things that I point out was I gotta get that though. But one of the things I point out was we couldn't mash because we couldn't turn our layup timing off. So when y'all was watching both of us play, you saw not that many mashes, or when we were in the paint, we looked to do something else instead of just physically trying to keep mashing into the paint. One of our greens was off, the other person's green was on. It was a lot of stuff that you couldn't control, but let's get into it. 250 me versus Swaggy, that's good D. Just show y'all what was going through my mind in most of these plays, etc., etc. We got Carl the ball. He just got stripped before I could touch the ball. I don't know what y'all expect me to do right there. Put the ball on the floor. It's a lot of fouls though. You see I waste a timeout early to reset algo. That's something that was key in my 250 run. 150% was I was wasting all of my timeouts anytime something fluke happened. I gave it to Karl Malone. Karl Malone already lost the ball. He got 95 ball control. I got a shoe, I got everything on him. So that's just that. Now the main thing though that I'm gonna be making sure I do through this is just let y'all know how I was feeling. I know everybody was real questioning about the entourage in the back, and the reason I ended up bringing those are my cousins. Some of them is my main guys. Shout out to DBG too, because I couldn't find the video anywhere else. So shout out to DBG. I'm gonna be using it from his point of view basically while I'm commentating. But I needed my boys behind me because when I play better in front of crowds, as most have seen in the 2K League, etc., or when I play high school ball, on top of the fact if I'm missing something, they're not gonna be afraid to let me know. They gon', bro, come on, he doing the same move every single time, bro, you're trash, etc. Probably with some explicit language, but that's basically what they gonna say. So that's why I had them behind me, just to keep me locked in as much as possible. This is a good defensive possession. We gotta get that board, but it just falls into his lap. Nothing I could do. His team was very different because he had a lot of people, and a lot of things you'll see during this series was I was on balling a lot. In this whole tournament I on balled a lot because I had a lot of faith in I know some of y'all thought it was a slow fade. He got basic slow fade. It was gonna be a contest instead of a normal slow fade. But I know a lot of y'all like some of these cards, but a lot of y'all didn't see that I was on balling a lot this tournament. A lot. Oh yeah, that's knocked down. Bang. He ain't never missed a white since I got him. That was literally the only reason I had him on my team, was to hit whites. I remember which ones was green and was white because I wasn't getting a lot of animations, but I think it's because me and him was both a little sticky. When you play your first game on their console, it'd be a little sticky. But that right there is why Kobe wasn't that good of a card to people who were on ball, and it was very easy to get a contest on him. But we run it up, we miss a dunk. You don't even miss dunks on current gen when it's an intimidator contest, but we miss a dunk. Let's start it. We got Kawhi on us, a backwards escape, nothing there. This is a good game. I don't think I pulled away in this game until the second or third quarter. That's a great defensive possession. You could tell me and him are going back and forth. You could tell we playing for 250,000. That's the main thing you could tell. But he getting ready to end it. But yeah, he had a lot of people that was easy to own ball. He got Jalen Rose. You can see I had Sensi Powell on him. He got Kobe. I had Mullen on him. No point in switching the matchup. I got Cade on Kawhi. I love when people are running people like that. That was a white. I love when people are running people like that because then I can put my point guard on somebody. People who are running Giannis at the 3 is so much harder to stop them. Mullen from deep, that's green. I know it look white, that's green. You're gonna see a little bit of zooming in and zooming out, so yeah. But I know a lot of people was and what you doing, or why do you got the people in the back where you not doing what you usually do because the people are in the back? I tried to X switch that one, but it didn't let me. I think I forgot to put my team communication on. I go into settings instantly to go put my team communication on. See, I'm talking to myself, but yeah. Little mental mistakes. You can't have stuff like that. Like giving up wide open threes to somebody who made 250. You can't make stuff like that. And even though Swaggy did end up getting swept, it was a good series. I occasionally don't even like going to best of threes because I always lose the third game. See, like, okay, stuff like this, right? Wilt is down in the paint. You're going to see me press start. You're going to see, look, I press start to go try to turn off my layup timing. My layup timing is already turned off, but for some reason, look, I re-turned it off. You couldn't turn it off. You're going to see us go up with a lot of takes in the paint and try to turn it off, but you can't turn it off. So, like, it's crazy. See, like, stuff like that, you can't shoot that shot because it's Jalen Rose. I'm there. Good D. Good switch. I'm there. Jalen Rose can't get shots like that off. I didn't know he was toying with the... It's no chance that's not my rebound. No, that's just bad business. That's bad ball, bad business. You got that. That's supposed to be a stop. I ended up getting the wrong jump. Good stand dunk, though. Wilt down in the paint, ended up taking, that's me, that's just me. I tried to pump fake, they ended up giving me a dunk right out gate. I take it though, I got the fluke. Got Kobe, got Sensi on him. He doing a lot of zooming in and zooming out. You see I get the contest on him, he gets another board. D-Rob has now 4 offensive boards in the first quarter on my team. I ended up getting a nice little jump ball on them, but that's 4 O boards off 4 bare stops that I haven't got. We coming up the court easy, nothing major. To the Baja. We get a fluke call. Algo on my side right now. Like right there, if I was him, I'm calling a timeout. You gotta call a timeout, reset the algo, get back to wherever you gotta get to instantly. I don't know what I went to switch right here. I'm thinking about something, but I don't know what I went to switch right here. I think I'm looking at the board count. Yeah, I'm looking at the board count. We got Giannis on Carl. We got Wilt on Kobe. Switch coming. Instantly, soon as he go middle, instant switch into the paint. Like those supposed to be blocks. Like I ended up taking him out of a few animations towards the end of the game, but he was playing into my game plan. It's just on current gen, I know most people who play it, like either stuff gonna go your way or stuff not gonna go your way. That's a great pinch. Either stuff is gonna go your way or stuff isn't gonna go your way. It's not much more you can do about it. Like you just gotta sit there and just take it. Got Karl Malone with the ball. It's a good pinch. We got to the paint. We got a good stand. Dunk. His CPU surprisingly didn't jump. Timeout. Try to get you a good possession. You gotta value possessions like this. If you give up something like this, then you don't deserve to like win. Like when it's 2.2, 3.2, 4.2, 5 seconds, you gotta lock in and get a stop here. We ended up getting a stop there. That was a good bear stop. We was gonna get that board. So somehow, even after a horribly played quarter, like trust me, it wasn't nothing nervous or none of that nature. It was just like slow start. We still up 3, so we finna get right into it. We got Shaq in the game. It was real hard to run the inside with the fact that we couldn't match that much. Cade, that was the main reason Cade was playing for his front clutches. Coming up the court, we got J Rose on Mullen. It's a good slip. Nothing fluke about that. That's just a bucket. Mullen with the take. I got a bad dunk animation. That's a good block though. Bad dunk animation, good block. You see I'm finna waste the timeout right there because I shouldn't have got that dunk animation. That for a safe dunk, he had 2-hand safe dunks. There's no way I don't get a 2-handed rim graze right there and just put the ball in the goal. Like, it's just that simple. You got him coming up the court with Giannis. This type of stuff we want. My bench was actually better than my starters. That's something I always do in 2K. I always make sure my bench is better than my starters. My starters, I might have some people that I'm more comfortable with in the lineup, but I'm usually going to have my bench a better fit than my starters. Like, that's supposed to be a block. That's Jalen Rose going up on Shaquille O'Neal. I got about 50 badges on him. There's no way. Everybody on this court is 40 badge up. Back before anybody was having 40 badges. Look at my Shaq. What did he go do? Nothing. Luka wasn't really that good on current. I think I end up getting a fluke. End up getting a fluke ankle breaker right here. I accidentally did that move and got an ankle breaker. I was green. You know how that go. Jalen Rose ended up getting badge. He was real comfortable with Jalen Rose though. I couldn't really stop the rim runs. I don't know why. Like I just wasn't getting the animations I usually do. We sitting there. We step up high. Right there, like those. That's what I'm supposed to get every single play. I got Shaquille O'Neal with 99 interior, 99 block, 95 speed. Like, come on, man. That's good D. We got Seti with the ball. I think I missed like my first like 4 shots with him. I was messing up my dribble sigs. My dribble combos, like everything. You could just tell like the movement just was real sticky. Do I get this? I think I get this. That was open. Yeah, that was open. That was a white. It was open though. He ended up calling one right there. He knew it was white. Like it was real sticky. It wasn't sticky like both games, but the first game when we got in there was like real sticky, because the only way you can play is if you go into practice mode versus CPU, so you don't really get to do nothing. But at this point, like what's going through my mind is I'm up 7. If he gets back in this game, I just have to reestablish a lead, because the way I play, I can get a lead quickly. Got Terry in the game. I had Clay. A lot of people didn't know why I locked into Clay. They ended up giving him like plus 10 in Terry. I needed that. But like players like this, he had Lonzo in the game. Like because I on ball, I love guarding players of this caliber, because I'm gonna get a stop on them. Like if I don't get the stop on them, then I don't know what to tell you. You feel me? Like I'm gonna get the stop on them, because I on ball a lot. I don't really leave the CPU too much, unless it's next gen. If it's next gen, you gotta do what you do. I think I missed like 4 opens in a row with Cedric. Like, shot that, it was open, clanked it. I get my manual board with Shaq, end up throwing a dot. That's green. Luka and oh, I missed that. I gotta hit that, bro. But yeah, you see how y'all couldn't see the stuff. I didn't have nothing on. Like I didn't have my shot feedback on or nothing. I just knew when it was green, because like the thing would pop up. But like it wasn't. They didn't really show us nothing. That's a good cutoff. That's great defense. I'm back. I'm here. He tries to get around that. Like, it's no way I get a stiff arm standing dunk, bro, and we both got the same player. But it's a real slow-paced game right now. Luke, I think that's another open shot. I whited it. I didn't get my timing. You see, I'm hitting myself on the head. I couldn't get my timing down early, man, and that's one of my main things. That's the one thing I say about 250. Like, when you're not getting reps, like, it's so much different, because like say I'm scrimming, right? When I'm scrimming players, say I scrim whoever's watching this. When I scrim you, I'm playing on a completely different thing, because I was playing on my PS5, white. Oh no, I green that one. I think I green that one because I put my hand in there. But like it was a completely different time, and it was completely different everything. Like just giving up 2s, gotta give up the safe 2 right now, because my defense is locked down enough to not be giving up any 3s, and I'm gonna eventually get some. But the servers were so much different than what we would play like if I was to just play a play with friends game. Try to hit Shaq, AD gets a body bump. Do I foul here? I'm not fouling here. I must have faith in my defense. Oh no, it's probably because it's a minute left. We switch that. Terry comes to the paint on Shaq. I'm standing there. I get out to the pop. Yeah, he had a nice little weird lineup out there though. He had KG at AD. Players he was most comfortable with. That's what I say about this year. Like, oh, that's another switch back. I'm walled up. That's great D. But my Shaq play, my icons glitched out when I went in the paint. So when I tried to switch to triangle to get the box, Shaq jumped and my icons were just glitched. So I just gave up a free board, free bucket for absolutely no reason. Like, that was just an unfortunate event. I don't know why Shaq jumped. I literally already switched on to get the right stick contest. Like, that's just that. We got Seti coming in. Oh no, that's Cassie. I think I put in Cassie for literally like one play. I put Cassie in to see one thing. I end up throwing a good dot, green from the corner. Get the CPUs to drop, sadly, but gotta do what you gotta do for that moolah, baby. We there. That's supposed to be a blitz. I just wasn't getting none of this stuff. Like when I ended up popping off this game, it's because I started getting everything I was supposed to get. Like, oh, right here, I make play of the game. I throw the double, easy lurk. I get on the fast break. I get a 3. This is what changed the momentum of the game right there. Like, he wanted to hold for last. I know him and his brother T-Lone is his brother. They both like to play this methodical style of ball. Like, sometimes you gotta speed them up. You gotta just speed them up. If I don't get that 3-point swing right there, like, it's still a 3-point game and we're going back and forth slowly. So I sped him up, got my play. Now, let's try to get in our groove, Splash. You feel me? That's what I was thinking right there. I get dotted. Said he get badge. I don't even think I score, honestly. I don't know why he has shot badge on current. But, hey. Trying to get my ankle breaking shots. He switched on. That was good D. It was like a 14 or something. We playing D right now, though. Rudy switches right there. KG's right down the middle. Like, look, I'm jumping right in the, like, I'm jumping at the exact same time he going on. Like, if y'all don't see, I'm the one switching on to jump at these, and for some, I'm just not getting the annies. When I get the annies, I think I'd be glorious. Rudy, I end up smoking another open. Like, I just couldn't shoot. I sit back in my chair, like, and I'm just, man. Then it didn't let me foul. It didn't let me foul on that break. I can't give up a 3 right there. Like, it was just bonehead mistakes on top of the fact I'm missing wide open. I don't miss wide open. That's a sin. Missing wide open on this game for me is a sin. I think this is the box possession to the corner. I don't think, oh no, I end up getting a 3 here. Green. He stayed in this game though. I was playing horrible this entire game. I'm 8 for 15 from the 3, and I only shot 2 contested shots. That's 15 points I left off the board. Right here, we do a good switch. We do another good switch. We got Cassie on AD. We wall him. That's a great foul. That wasn't a made. That's one of my. That's a good foul right there. We couldn't let him get that. That was gonna be a free bucket. We need to stop right now. Supposed to be a pinch. Wilt there. We switch that through. Wilt still there. We switch it back through because he's going to try to run around me. We just wall it up. We wall it up. Let's get bored. Come on. Let's get on the run and let's get us a bucket. That was deep. I green that. He just didn't get an animation. Right there. Because I shot from dumb deep and he ain't have half limitless spot up. Like, that's a blitz. I get an illegal screen on the fluke side, though, because I pushed him into the screen off the blitz. Like, this where I start getting into my groove. He calls a timeout to silence the algo, though. Great timeout. But this where I start getting into my groove. You feel me? Because everybody know the main thing to me is my fast breaks. I probably got the best breaks on both consoles. Best fast breaks, period. I find a way to get a tough shot off. Usually a 3, unless you foul. That's why when most people play me, they foul me early. Swaggy was more having faith in his fast break defense, so he ain't really do nothing. He was just kind of letting me roll because I wasn't really scoring on the break because I was smoking. Most of my shots. So we got Mullen coming up. Terry on me. I'm toying with the ball right now. I come around. Slippers. Easy lay. Look, I go back into the sentence to try to turn my layup timing off because for some reason it's not off. I'm literally saying to myself, look at this. It's not on. It says shots only for timing, and my layup timing is still on. So mashing was taken out of the equation, which is why a lot of buckets were taken out of like my play style. Like I ran Wilden Shack because I wanted to run insides because I abused the paint a lot. Because that's just, the way to play. But it was kind of hard because you miss a lot of things. I wall them up with Mullen right here. Perfect wall. I jump. I get the intimidator miss. Let's get out. Before 2K figure out they cheating. We wide open. We at the 3 green. We on the break. This one I start getting into my groove. Everybody who plays me knows for me to get into my groove, I gotta get on the break. Me getting on the break. Look, now I get on the break. I'll go switch. Now my CPU reaching before I get the switch on. Like it's a little stuff like that just gets you going. AD trying to take me to the cup. I wall him up. Perfect wall. I jumped too early though. I should have just stayed. Look, he goes to the sentence. You see his eyes are curling. He turns his layup timing off again because the layup timing was glitched, so it kept popping up every time we laid up. That's a good D. I don't think I scored here. I'm not sure. We're finna see though. SETI on AD. That gotta be a crab. That's a good dot green. Right to the corner. He was letting me like play into my flow. The algo's fully on my side though as well. That's just great defense by me. I told them to switch, they didn't switch. I go play the role myself. We get a freebie right here. We pump fake twice, we pump fake 3 times. We get an easy lay right there. Like, I'm up 15. How quick the game switched from 0 to 15 is ridiculous. Now it's my ball game and you gotta play my pace. That's a blitz, but we didn't get it. Let's switch it. Cool. Yep. Now I'm getting all the flukes because the game is in my ballpark now. When I'm up in my team, it's usually one of the most dangerous things. It's real hard to come back on me with how much I like do stuff. My corner drops. I press start. I know it's on no help. I even got the setting to make sure that they don't drop off the pump fake on, and he still dropped. Like, come on, man. Can't tell y'all that setting up. My might need to abuse y'all next year. All y'all moving around like fake splashes, fake Tadibos and stuff in Unlimited right now. I don't know how I got this contact. I ain't gonna lie. That's why you put your coach Lenny Wilkins plus a driving dunk. He just went up on 3 people, just contact dunk. One hand. That's just nuts. Like, those shouldn't be buckets. Those should be bare stops. He blitz out the play. We trying to go get some. I hit Wilt on the run. Wilt right down the middle. Let's go get one. Let's go get one. Let's go get one. Let's go get one. That right there, them is the reasons I had like Wilt and Shaq. Because most people, unless you was running Yao, Wilt and Shaq were the only 2 centers. Wilt, Shaq, and KP were the only 3 centers that could mess with Yao pre-250. So that was more the reason why I was running them. And they fit my playstyle a lot more because surprisingly, I could shoot with them, but nobody made me shoot with them. I literally used to spot up Wilt just to see if somebody would leave me open. Nobody ever left me open. I promise I wasn't going to miss. We slow it down. We could take a good shot here. We dot him right on the rotation. Green, now I'm playing my ball. I'm playing my ball. That's the one thing. When I got a lead, that's when I'm most dangerous on this game now. I think I get a stop here. I get on the break. I end up smoking a wide open shot that would have blew the game open more. Yep, I get a fluke. I get on this break right here. I threw a lob. Oh, I ain't had no time. Okay. I think that was game 2 then when I did that. But I'm up 15. I'm floating comfortably. Like, it's just that. But he did start missing a lot of dunks. But the thing was, and what I told you earlier was, I was playing for him to miss dunks. I directly got under him. Everybody on my court had Hoff Intimidator. I made sure of it. I even had Intimidators that I put on people. Blitz, that's me. That's why I said this why I was on balling. Stuff like that is the reason I was on balling. I'm gonna get me a stop. You feel me? We get it to K because he the safest bucket on the team right now. We looking for our front clutch if we can't get nothing. Boom, boom, boom. One move right around there. What I tell you, that's what we're looking for whenever K got the ball. We looking to get a safe bucket. We're not even looking to 3-hand like that. You see I'm on balling. That's all me. You see it say eyeball splash right under his name. I switch. I'm holding the D. I tried to play the roll. I reached too early. That's just on me, but we live. We'll give it up to 2 right there. But I'm up 15. You see I'm taking, I see that this was some Lanier stuff I took from Jen when I was playing him. When he actually threw the comeback, when he let me come back on current Jen. When you up this much, just take your 4 seconds before you inbound the ball. It don't even matter. Take your 4 seconds. It's great defense though, but he was horny. He was horny to get a stop because I've been scoring so efficiently. Boom. Should have shot that, but I didn't want to just because I'm taking my time right now. Why did I shoot that though? The world may never know. Sometimes you just do some bonehead, dumb-ish. That's just what happened when I play. I don't know. Do I know what I saw there? Of course not. Did I shoot it? Of course. Would I shoot it again? Probably. That's good bait. I'm here. I got K guarding Giannis right now. He ended up switching his lineup a little bit. Got Carl right there. I got D-Rob stepping up. I got K right there. I'm all over everything. I got Cincy on ball. I'm on ball, and I switch to the on ball switch, and then I crash, but he gets a putback animation. So what do? I call a timeout. Why is he getting a putback animation? He shouldn't have got a putback animation when I should have had board. Like, his D-Rob was really dogging me, though. Like, his D-Rob was doing me filthy. Honestly, his D-Rob was doing me filthy this game. We up 13. We got 3 minutes left. I got songs on in the background. That's where you just reestablish yourself and you just get to it. We hit Seti. Let's see what Seti do. Seti was throwing me in. He was like going crazy this series. I don't know why I shoot that. Like I said, the world may never know. I'm up 13. It's 20 seconds left on the clock. I shoot a bug. If y'all know what a bug is, y'all saw what I just shot. That's a bug. I don't know. Would I shoot it again though? Of course I would. The thing I was going for wasn't really working because I thought he had on a different D setting than he did. So when I tried to do that, it wasn't really working. That's just me though, but it's cool because I probably come down and shoot it again. I don't care. I got a cushion. I'm trying to get a bucket. Feel me? Why is my whole team in the paint? The world may never know. It's cool that I was a green midi. We gonna take it. Why is 3 people in the paint? The world may never know. Let's try to get a stop here. We switch it. We cool. We giving up the 2. I got Seti perfectly walled up. I'm walled up. I walled him up. Jesus. Should be a stop, bro. You got like 80 plus interior. You got like 85 interior, bro. Cool. Got Seti with the ball on Kobe. Rudy. Could have shot that. But I don't know why I ain't shoot it, because I'm probably still finna shoot a bug. Tried to split it. Couldn't split it. Ended up dropping the ball. He still was in the game, though. He could have came back, but the thing that people ain't realized was, I don't know how I got that. I blocked a front clutch in a 1-on-0 situation, but couldn't block nothing else. No, I take it though. You feel me? I just take it. But yeah, so I was allowed to do a little bit of BS because like I still had the game won. As long as I don't give up a 3 off none of my BS, that's just that. So we got Cade on Giannis. We go around it. We hit Wilt down the middle. Let's get an easy dunk, baby. Let's take R2. We there. I double jump. I wall up D-Rob. I think this was the stop that pissed everybody off. That said like 27 or something, I think. Like it said like 27. It still should have been a bucket. If he had NA on and our layup timing wasn't glitched, he would have scored that. That's what I mean by like the layup timing not being on was a completely different thing than what people thought it was. Like you couldn't score what you thought you could score. But you know me, I'm gonna give it the Wilt down here. I threw a beam. Let's get him out of here. Let's go home. Let's go home, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go home. That's why I had Wilt and Shaq, though. I promise. If our layup timing was off, though, Wilt and Shaq would have probably had 20 and 20. You see, I was allowed to go under the screen because he was running like Kobe and Jalen Rose, and I was still able to get there because I played D. So for everybody who was, people who don't on ball and all you guys just off ball and you off ball, you guys have no pride. I on ball, baby. I play D. I don't got time to have faith in the CPU. They don't do nothing for me. I got Wilt on Kawhi. Let's get one. Ref. Good call, baby. You feel me? I'm on ball. This is a comfortable victory. Like 18. I'm feeling good going in the game too. But the only thing I was thinking to myself the whole game before I talked to my guys is like, I can't let this go to game 3. The reason I hate going to game 3s is not even I don't play good in game 3s. It's just everything matters in a game 3. You don't really have no time to mess up. Like you can't miss that shot. You can't give up that 3. You can't do this. You can't do that. You feel me? Everything needs to be perfect because you don't have no cushion anymore. All your cushion is gone. That's why I like to try to get people out the way early. Like, cause I really don't think I've ever dropped a game 1 to somebody in a series. I always win the game 1. So I'm talking to them because I'm like, I was talking to my guys, letting them know what I saw. He let me know what he saw. He like, you probably kept giving up this. I'm like, alright. So I gave him my rebuttal on why I was giving up this, and this, and then we go to it. That's why I had them behind me, basically. But I ended up with a good 18-point victory. It was a good first game, but honestly, out of the game, that's another shot. Jalen Rose just can't shoot that. But honestly, horrible gameplay by me. I just somehow got away with the victory, but I love every single one of y'all. Make sure y'all like, sub, comment, do whatever you do. I'm going to try to be more active. After the season, I'm telling you, probably daily content. But as of right now, not as much just because I'm really focused on the 2K League right now. Like a good big tournament coming up and we're doing good right now. So I'm trying to make sure we can make some money in the 2K League because as of right now, I've made $0. But I love every single one of y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace.